Windstorm! It's dangerous. Run! Run away! Windstorm! Windstorm, get somewhere safe, please. Whoa! Wow! Calm down, are you crazy?
Where am I? What happened?
You are still with me in the car, an hour now. Good going. By the way, your latest foster parents were about to call the police after you almost broke their son's nose. How do you expect to ever find a family if you keep doing this? Don't give me that look. I know you didn't mean it that way.
I didn't want to punch him. He didn't give me any other choice.
Ari, you always have a choice. You have to control yourself. You are ruining your future with this. Just promise me that you are a bit more relaxed this time. I am risking a lot with this. And there we are. Kaltenbach Ranch. Or Therapy Center Kaltenbach. Depends on how you look at it. Ari? Ari? Are you crazy?
She was very kind. I feel bad for her, but I am not going to another foster family. I saw an airport sign on the way here. Fiji sounds nice. Or maybe Alaska. Or Austria. Then I don't have to learn a different language. What if this other family would have been nice to me? It's not like I want to cause trouble all the time. Oh, hello, big guy. What are you doing here all alone? Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
Hey, little girl, what are you doing here? Do you want an autograph from Windstorm?
Windstorm?
The famous Windstorm, pride of the Kaltenbach Ranch. Never heard of him?
He looks unhappy.
Unhappy is putting it lightly. The poor animal is going through a rough patch. A fire burned his home down. His best friend Mika is in a coma. His son is somewhere in North America. His mare is...
I'm sorry.
He will have a hard time getting back on his feet.
I know this might sound weird, but I dreamt of him.
Well, Windstorm is a famous horse. Many young people dream of him.
No, not like that. I didn't even know about him until now. You mentioned a fire? I dreamt how he...
Here we are, Kaltenbach Ranch. Oh no, not now. Don't leave me hanging.
Sam, are you crazy? Turn that thing off!
Sorry, Fanny. It's over. Engine died.
The poor tractor.
A new tractor was long overdue. We need something that represents the ranch a bit better.
Yes, of course, Isabel.
I also don't want to see you run around like a stable boy anymore. Don't you agree?
Yes, Isabel. It's Sam, by the way.
You should take better care of him, Fenella.
Why don't you get yourself a new job, you snake?
Oh, I will, Fenella. I will.
You!
Wah!
What were you thinking jumping out of my car like that?
I am sorry. I didn't mean to cause trouble. I was scared.
You can't buy anything from an apology. Otherwise, you'd be a goldmine for Child Protective Services. Again? You are quite something. You know that? Anyway, I'll introduce you to the others. This is Sam.
I'm Sam.
Very funny. He works here as the stable boy. Takes care of the horse droppings. He sleeps in the hay. He is the grandson of the great Mr. Khan, who you already met.
Hi, Sam.
The blonde snake over there is Isabel.
I heard that, Fenella.
Hello, Isabel. I am Ari.
Then, the great-grandmother and owner of the ranch, the one and only Maria Kaltenbach. Without her, this whole place would fall apart.
Welcome, Mari. I think we'll get along just nicely.
She is very tough. However, she is not feeling so well lately.
Well, enough to see you're not working, Samuel.
Of course, Mrs. Kaltenbach.
Mrs. Kaltenbach, have you already taken your medicine today?
Thank you, Isabel. What would I do without you?
And here we have...
Tinka! I am here from time to time as a stable girl.
Hey there, Tinka. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Ari.
Ah, Ari.
Whatever you need, Sam.
Ecuador and Autumn here need some care before the clients come. We have to get them both ready. Go to the well and bring me a bucket of water. You can't miss it.
Will do, Sam. Got the water. Ugh, it's heavy.
Thanks. All right, now for the finishing touch. Get me the saddles. You'll find them outside of the exhibition area.
On my way, sir. they would be here. Strange.
Huh?
You weren't introduced before. Who are you?
Me? I just arrived here. If you haven't heard of me, then I wonder what you're doing in this business at all. Thorder Thorvaldson, star horse trainer.
Have you seen any saddles lying around here, Mr. Thorvaldson?
Saddles? This is a disaster. Lying around somewhere? No wonder this place is losing its reputation by the minute. No, I have not. Now scram!
I found a scary cat man, but no saddles. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Tinka! I'm looking for the saddles for Equalizer and Bottom.
Oh, yes. You mean Ecuador and Autumn. They're right here.
Thanks. Sam needs them.
If you were done fooling around with Sam, could you join me? Mr. Khan is bringing Windstorm to the ranch.
Windstorm is coming? Oh, yes. I will be there as soon as I get Sam the saddles. Two saddles for, Quadcore and Blossom?
Ecuador and Autumn. Thanks, Ari.
Sam, come quick! Something has happened!
Fanny? What is going on?
Maria, she's not feeling well. She fell over. We called an ambulance.
Mrs. Kaltenbach? Are you all right?
She just fell over while we had a quick lunch break.
I am fine.
Maria, I told you not to overdo it.
You said I will be fine if I take the medicine you gave me, for crying out loud.
I said it might get better. I'm a veterinarian, for crying out loud. You need a proper doctor and properly prescribed medication.
Excuses, my dear, and
Mrs. Kaltenbach, they're going to take you to the nearest hospital.
And afterwards to the Health and Rehabilitation Center, as discussed.
and then what? I take vacation? What about the open house? The ranch? What about... You're right. I might need a rest. Well, not a rest. Maybe I need a replacement.
But Mika is not here at the moment.
Not Mika. She doesn't have what it takes. I am talking about Isabel Herberg, of course.
Excuse me?
She has what it takes. The discipline, the knowledge.
I also think that she is the best fit for the job.
She will take over full responsibility of the ranch. We will measure her by her skills and see if she can do it.
Mrs. Kaltenbach, I don't know what to say. Thank you for all the trust.
You are going to do a great job, Isabel. I am sure of it.
What a disaster.
Poor Mrs. Kaltenbach.
Told her not to overdo it.
Say, do you have a moment? There are some important business matters to discuss. As I am now in charge of the ranch, I need a strong right-hand man helping me out around here.
Yes, Isabel. Ari, is it okay if I leave you here for a while?
It's okay. Tinka asked me to join her. Mika, Mr. Khan, Windstorm. Good to see you all.
Ari, how are you? You seem to have settled in well. I brought Windstorm because one of the new trainers wanted to see him.
New trainer? That must be, that Thor guy.
Thorder?
Yes, that was it. Do you know him?
More than just know. We go way back. Oh, Windstorm,
Is something wrong?
No, well, yes. I'm not sure if that new trainer is what Windstorm really needs at the moment. Ari, what do you think of taking Windstorm out for a ride?
What? Really?
What? Windstorm?
Yes, I do have a good feeling. Just hop on him and use all your senses. Just relax and try to feel his inner voice. Tinka can accompany you for a ride around the ranch. Impressive. Quite impressive. You do have a lot of talent, Ari.
Did you just ride Windstorm? Just like that?
She has it in her blood, just like Mika.
Yeah, just like Mika. That's just crazy.
Who is Mika? I heard her name a lot.
Mika was the only person who could ride Windstorm. It was crazy. She was able to do it from the moment she arrived. She is a bit like you. Sadly, she is in a coma now. She visited Windstorm in Andalusia when a wildfire broke out.